When you're watching a movie and you suddenly realize you haven't heard the name of the main protagonist yet, you're probably in for one of those memorable plot twists. So Predestination, a sci-fi mindfuck about a temporal agent on his final mission. A temporal agent being someone who travels through time to prevent major crimes from happening, sort of like the movie Deja Vu a little bit, except this has a whole lot more dimensions to it. The temporal agent must find and stop someone called the Fizzle Bomber, a mysterious figure that always seems to be 5 steps ahead of him from carrying out a plan that will kill over 11,000 people in 1975 New York. This has me thinking, just like, imagine we had that machine, just like, imagine how much of history that we could change for the better. Or we go in thinking it's for the better, but it winds up being for the worst, and then you have the whole ripples in the space-time continuum and all of that crap, and then people starts disappearing. Yeah, don't mess with time travel. I thought this was a really smart, advanced time traveling movie, and I like the idea, the concept of when you're jumping through time. You don't just jump 10 or 20 years and your mind is well coordinated upon arrival in the new time. No. You keep jumping through time and it'll mess up your brain a little bit. So yeah, the smart time traveling in this movie, a huge plus. Ethan Hawke is the temporal agent and the main protagonist in this film, and you can add this to one of his most memorable roles. There was also Sarah Snook as Jane and John. The performance she gave was quite believable, and I actually thought it was 2 different actors at first, which was evidence of her great performance. I love a great time traveling movie. Looper was the last great one that I saw, and I also love a movie with a great plot twist. This movie, Predestination, delivered on both accounts. If you like movies like Memento, Fight Club, Primal Fear, you gotta check this one out. Leave it to time traveling to give you the ultimate what the hell just happened. A part of me wanted the Fizzle Bomber to be someone else. I thought it was a bit predictable since we're dealing with time traveling. But nevertheless, the other revelations made up for that and made me appreciate the movie even more. So even though the ultimate plot twist wasn't as satisfying for me as it might have been for others, it was undoubtedly a memorable film with a great script and plot that you won't forget for a while. Predestination is a king of Diamond, 3 out of 4 stars. Alright, so that was the non-spoiler part of the video, and now begins the spoiler talk. The clues were definitely there, but some of us probably didn't pay as much attention to them as we probably should have. The plastic surgeon was telling the patient that he would look different and that it would take some time getting used to. This event happened in 1992. Then we see the same guy in 1970. This guy's face from 1970 is on this guy's face in 1992. Is this a flashback to the original person's face? You know, what is this? That's what I was thinking there. So we then sat through Jane's intriguing story, and then it was ultimately revealed through the flashbacks that Jane, John, and the temporal agent are actually the same person. So his final mission was to go back to 1970 and meet up with his younger self. Now his younger self would go back to 1963 to meet up with his younger female self, and together they would have a baby. Yeah. That happened. They made a baby, and the temporal agent took the baby back to 1945, who would ultimately grow up to become him. He was indeed born in the job. So with this advanced time traveling, he fell in love and had sex with his female self, had a baby, kidnapped his infant self, killed his older self, only to realize that he's stuck in an infinite loop. Our older selves are usually wiser, so he should have listened and break the chain instead of continuing it. Everything was already decided by Robertson. It's called Predestination. So, Predestination. What are your thoughts on the film? Let me know below. And if you like what I do here and want to see more, click that subscribe button and join the ascension. I'm the Icon. Thank you guys so much for watching. Later.